From the Spectrum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the 20th annual NBA All-Star Basketball Game, featuring the outstanding players from the Eastern Division taking on the extraordinary players of the Western Division.
John Havlicek.
The West in the red uniforms control it. That's Connie Hawkins trying to get a pass off to Hayes. Hayes' shot is rebounded by Oscar Robertson of Cincinnati. Quickly to the Knicks, Walt Frazier, number 10. There's Robertson, number 14, Cunningham. In red, the West. This is Lou Hudson. Oscar Robertson gets his second rebound, quickly gives to Havlicek of the Celtics. Billy Cunningham on the rebound. And both teams hot. They'll settle down in a moment. Again, Oscar Robertson picked up by Atlanta's Lou Hudson. Keeping the ball outside. Now into Havlicek, guarded by Hawkins.
In the backcourt for the East, we have Walt Frazier and Oscar Robertson, and their strategy is going to be to slow it down, work for the open shot. They're a good passing club. On the other hand, the West wants to run because they are at a disadvantage from the rebounding standpoint. They want to get that ball down the floor before the East can set up.
Is Hawkins and 19 Willis Reed. Taken by Oscar Robertson. John Havlicek, a lead pass to Reed. And the East leads 4-2. The West now has 4 points. High score at 4-all. Robertson, last year's most valuable player. This is Frazier.
One statistic we ought to mention at the top is Elgin Baylor and Oscar Robertson stand at 209 points in all-star competition. They both need 16 points to surpass Bob Pettit's record of 224.
To Billy Cunningham. Cross court to Robertson. Frazier. And the quick reflexes of Robertson saving. The big O.
Work one-on-one against Billy Cunningham. Billy tied him up.
And the East controls it. Hudson's guarding Robertson. Deflects the ball. Frazier saves it. Under to his teammate Reed. Hayes defensively. Jeff Mullins of San Francisco. Former Duke player. Robertson from Cincinnati. Passes in to Boston's Havlicek. Cross court to North Carolina's Billy Cunningham. Al Greer quickly to Havlicek. To Robertson. And Oscar. New York in 1968. This classic. Oscar Robertson. Bob Rule guarding Oscar at the moment. Willis Reed. Triple team. Just tremendous. He has 11 points, 11 of the 22 for the East. And Greer steals and a lead bounce pass to Robertson.
That's Robertson's 6th point, and as we mentioned, he needs 16 to break Bob Pettit's all-time record of 224.
67-55. About 1:05 to go. That's Dick Van Arsdale guarding Robertson. He's Havlicek. Robertson. Reed. Hayes. And Bridges defensively to Robertson. Joe Caldwell and Wilkins are playing for the West, while for the East in white, Cunningham just gave the ball to Robertson, who goes around a Reed pick and passes back to Willis. The Atlanta Hawks. Oscar Robertson. Oh, defensively, Willis Reed. Frazier and Robertson and Reed. Number 24. Joe Caldwell. Knocked away by Robertson. And controlled by Oscar. No basket. Offensive foul. I guess Oscar used that elbow.
There's Robertson coming across the middle with the left arm.
And Robertson bringing the ball across the divisional line. Cunningham and Havlicek in the corners. Reed in this pivot. Robertson.
As he goes up.
All right.
Jeff Mullen, 4 rebounds tonight. Connie Hawkins and Bob Rule are there for Bob Rule and Reed battling for it. Controlled by Robertson. Al Greer to Havlicek. You like that play, Jack?
There you saw a good alert play on the part of the West team. Lenny Wilkins, Billy Cunningham sagging off of Connie Hawkins, which is dangerous to do in this league, and Connie wide open.
88-80, 4:52 to go, third quarter. Reed. Robertson.
Robertson with the ball. He's looking for Cunningham inside. And there you see the charging foul on Oscar Robertson.
DeBuscher. That was tenacious Havlicek. Getting it out to DeBuscher. DeBuscher to Robertson to Havlicek. 3:50 to go. DeBuscher to Robertson. Havlicek. John Havlicek. And Dick Van Arsdale. 95-84. DeBuscher, Robertson, and Lou Alcindor is in the lineup. Goaltending. Court in the corner, DeBuscher, the opposite Havlicek. DeBuscher. And the center is Alcindor. Robertson. Van Arsdale. Back to West Virginia's West. Hayes. There's Alcindor, 33. Moving the ball around. Knocked away by Robertson. Basket counts. Baylor fouls him.
And that's his 16 points. And there you see it. Robertson stealing the ball, getting the dribble. Great ball control by Robertson. Going up for the shot. And that was Oscar Robertson's 16th point. He now becomes the leading scorer in the history of the All-Star game.
Replacing him. Tucker on the rebound. DeBuscher. Now Robertson. Hal Greer. 127-112. The All-Star games. And in one, scored 27 points in the first half. Oscar Robertson. Oh boy. Like Willie Moscone with a cue stick. It's put English on the